Welcome back to another special episode of Central New York's Open House. This episode comes to you from the All-American Fitness Center. This place and personal trainer Jim LaFountain made it possible for me to finish my very first Ride for Missing Children. And he also trained my husband Scott, who is on the journey right now from Central New York to Alexandria, Virginia on the Ride of Hope.
The All-American Fitness Center has been open for 35 years. We opened late 1980, early 1981. We've been in business. We had actually had multiple locations. We had a fitness center in Herkimer at one point and one in Rome, and we consolidated over the course of the 35 years. And we've evolved into primarily a personal training center because everyone on our staff has at least an undergraduate degree in exercise science and master's degrees, so our expertise is training people for their specific fitness needs. We've really grown accustomed to training young people, which has also evolved into older adults. We have a contract with the town of New Hartford that allows us to train senior citizens that have never had the opportunity to come in and work out at a fitness center. So it ranges from all ages, which also makes it a bit of a challenge because we have to be skilled in our exercise design and prescription. Scott and Jill came to me asking that I prepare them for the Ride for Missing Children, and they each had unique needs. Consistent with what we do for our clients, their programs were distinctly different. Jill's was the Ride for Missing Children, a 100-mile ride, one-day event. Scott's was a multi-day event for the Ride for Hope.
The Ride of Hope is something that we do every decade, and it's to commemorate the original ride that was made in 1995 when Bob and Dusty Wood and a group of gentlemen from this area rode down from Washington Mills to Washington, D.C. to raise awareness of the plight of missing children, to recognize and honor the children who were missing, and also with the hopes of having the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children adopt the Sarah Wood Rescue Center as a branch for NECMEC to distribute posters of missing children.
Upon our arrival in Washington, after the ceremonies on the steps of our Capitol building in Washington, we pedaled our bikes to the FBI building where we met with Attorney General Janet Reno, and we discussed many ways that the Attorney General and Bob Wood and many others had ideas on how we could keep children safe. Safe in many ways, safe from predators on the streets, safe from on the internet, all kinds of ways to keep young people safe. After that, we went to a congressional luncheon where we met hundreds of parents of missing children. Many of them we'd seen on TV many times, John Walsh included. Sat at a table with John Walsh and other parents, and just listening to their stories and looking into their eyes just galvanized our feelings of resolve to continue our work here at home.
One of the great things we're going to be able to do this year is to have members of Team Hope meeting us along the way, and we'll actually be riding for children from the communities we visit, so that rather than just recognizing children in our area, we'll actually be talking about how to be safe and remembering children from the areas we visit and honoring their memories. When we arrive at a school, one of the neat things is that we'll have 48 riders, all dressed in the Ride for Missing Children jersey, something that most of these children have never seen. And it's quite a scene to watch that line come in, and gets the children very excited. It's something that they haven't experienced before, and it will, get the whole scene set for what's to follow and the education session that comes along with it. This year, unlike 10 years ago, we'll have a lot of social media, so please take the opportunity to check us out on Facebook or Twitter and follow the ride as we go down, and come along with us.